Oh yeah. Kevin Thelwell appoints his son as head of recruitment. Welcome back to the channel here for a wee live stream here talking about this guy, this absolute fraud. Make no mistake about it, that's what this guy is. I thought it was going to be a slow news day. Thought, damn, talked about Max Aarons, and we'll talk about a wee preview later on. And here we are, talking about an abysmal appointment. Now we are live, so I'll wait for a few people to join the stream. What time even is it? 33 minutes. 33 minutes past. 33 minutes past 3. I'm testing out, what do you call it? I'm testing out Streamlabs, guys. We're doing new waters. Let me see if it's working. It is working, that's good. So yeah, went to uncharted territory here. But look, and if the chat appears on the screen, so here we go. I've got it all to work. Each day we're getting more. Will it appear? I've typed it. Hold on, come on, someday. Hold on, why is the chat not appearing? It should be appearing. There's not a delay into it. That's the only problem. Don't worry, we'll be getting into Kevin Thelwell very soon. Very soon. Hold on here, that chat should be appearing. Chat box. Maybe if I type it doesn't appear. This better be some kind of sick joke. I wish it was. I wish it was. I don't know, why is the chat not appearing? Come on. You don't see the problem. Of course you wouldn't, but let's see, where is the chat? Where is the chat? If I put the chat up here, does it appear? Does the chat appear? Why is the chat not appearing? I'm trying to think. Hold on here, bear with us while I get this chat to work. Not well, the chat is working, it's just not appearing on the screen, and me being. But yeah, we'll talk about this fraud in a wee minute here. Bear with us here. Right, chat box. Chat box clean. No, I want it boxed. Boxed. Always show messages. How much of a delay is it on? I don't want a delay. Don't want a delay. Close. Boom. I got the chat was in the bottom right hand corner. It should be appearing. I don't understand why it's not appearing. Maybe my eyesight's completely away. Right, anyway, fuck it. I'm going to talk about this. So, let me see, is that my mouse moving on the screen here? How much of a delay are we dealing with? I need to get the live chat up on my phone. Yes, we are moving. Right. Oh, this is soul destroying. Kevin Thelwell's son is set to join Rangers as part of a significant backroom shake-up. Robbie Thelwell will be appointed as the club's new head of recruitment. I mean, the new head of recruitment. The new head of recruitment, folks. Robbie Thelwell. Jesus Christ. With a new head scout also joining. I mean, what are we doing here? We'll get into a few comments. I mean, come on. Robbie Thelwell joins Rangers as part of backroom shake-up. It's no right. It's no right is what it is. I mean, the guy's not even qualified. I think he's 26, but again, I don't really care if he's 26 or 46. If the guy's qualified, the guy's qualified. But what we're dealing with here is a guy that's not qualified, and he's simply just getting it because of who his daddy is. I mean, that's literally it. No, make no mistake about it. And it's a disgrace. Why is Kevin Thelwell, right, after the business that he's done in the summer, Shermitty, I think there needs to be, it almost needs to be like an inquiry into that deal. I mean, I hope the guy turns out to be good, but everything we said about that deal has come true. Make no mistake about it. It absolutely come true. To do with Shermitty, the guy just looked shite. He started one game, right, and albeit it's one game, but anytime he's come off the bench, let's not sit here and pretend that he's been firing on all cylinders. Or even Miovski, right? Miovski scored one goal, but you can see things with Miovski, right? You can see Miovski doing things, and he's been a nuisance. Even in games where he's had no service, he's got in between the centre backs, he's run them a wee bit ragged, so to speak. This Shermitty guy, he's got a couple of nice touches and then he just loses the ball. He had a good reputation down south, they say. Who? Kevin or Robbie? Kevin or Big Robbie? It just doesn't sit right with me, folks. I'll never sit here and pretend. If he turns out to be good, it's absolutely pot luck. Well, that's it. That is fricking it, man. At the end of the day, I just don't. I honestly, man, I don't understand the logic behind it. Oh, is that the chat appearing? Oh, we've got the chat. I don't know why it's just randomly appearing now, though. Kevin, that's all right. Yeah, but again, we looked into what he done at Everton, and I mean, I think he got them at the red, which, yeah, fair play to you, son. But there's all. I mean, that Shermitty deal is just crazy. Both of them, the one to Everton, right, is mental in itself because he didn't really have anything to back it up. But like we've said, 15 million in England is nothing. 10 million here is like 150 million in England, and that's why spending it on him is absolutely ridiculous. So we'll see what some people's will. So yeah, the Rangers are few here. We'll click on this. Rangers are also set to appoint Nathan Fisher, currently head of emerging talent at Everton, as their new head scout. David McGregor has been promoted to the role of men's head kit manager. James Monte will join as data insights lead this month. Just realised there's no webcam. I thought this entire time there was webcam. I think that thumbnail of Kevin Thelwell was actually blocking it. Teething problems, folks. Deal with it. Rangers are also set to appoint Nathan. I've already read that, but yeah, Nathan Fisher. Right. So the new. I don't know hee-haw. I don't know anything about Nathan Fisher. Right. I'm not going to sit here and pretend this guy is this and that. Yeah. But I'll be honest, I haven't even looked in to Robbie Thelwell, but the fact that he's Kevin's son, and the fact that pretty much everybody, I had a quick look through Twitter, pretty much the fact that everybody on Twitter is bashing it. We see this, right? This happens in work, in business, in whatever, entertainment, you name it, right? Sports. People get roles because of who their parents are, and it will always happen. It will always happen, and it's happened here. He could turn out to be good, but I remember the last time we gave recruitment to someone who was a novice and didn't have a fucking Scooby snack what he was doing. Michael Beale, and we are living to rue that window, and I believe I think we'll be ruining the last window as well in years to come, because there is no way you will be able to make a profit on Shermitty. And that it's not. And you know what, man? See, making a profit on Shermitty, that doesn't bother me. Yeah, we didn't make a profit on Ryan Kent. There's a lot of guys we didn't make a profit on, but at least you can say with Ryan Kent, I mean, yeah, he didn't win that many trophies, but it's like he gave you some memorable moments in Europe and got us and helped, massive catalyst in getting us that European final. We're going to be saying the same about Shermitty. You know, it's like if the guy's winning trophies, personally, I don't really care about making a profit on him. Yes, you'd rather make a profit on him, but I care about trophies and all that. It's like, put it this way, we bought Yigamani for 2 million and sold him for like 10 or something, and he's won Hallways, right? I would rather bring in Shermitty for 10 million and not make a profit on him, but he wins like a couple of league titles and a couple of cups, than be able to sell a bit of money. Make a bit of money off him. So that's just me. Good old nepotism, that could be it, absolutely. Will there be a world war before the League Cup final, Stevie? Well, there could be. Could be. It's a family thing. Well, that is it. If it does turn out to be good, it'll be absolutely pot luck, right? A couple of these comments saying, he got away with it a lot of criticism so far. For some reason, he should be the key target for the fans above Martin Stewart. Like the Shermitty sign, it just doesn't seem right what's going on. We're right back at peak banter years, it seems. Yeah. It does seem like that, though. It really does. If Shermitty deemed emerging talent and they spent 50 million on him, we're in bang in trouble. I know. Look at the guys, yo. Look at who even like. Look at Dundee United, Hearts and Hibs, right? Not gonna say too much about Aberdeen because they're shite. But it's like, that Sapsford guy, he's banging in goals, right? Kieran Bowie's banging in goals. Hearts, what's the guy up front? Braga. Curasides as well. They're banging in goals, assists, right? This Shemiti guy's done nothing. And we've spent, like, all those players combined and then times, like, 5 on him. It's no right. It's no right. Try to keep an eye on the chat here, but... Yeah, right, what other comments we got? Nice to know we're not just making questionable signings for the EFL, for the first team. We're at least being consistent and filling our backroom team with them as well. I mean, that's what it is. That is what it is, though. Fuck's it, Wes, we use Everton loving. They've won the sum total of hee-haw in the last 30 years, so why are we bringing everyone their granny when Everton connect? Well, that's it. I mean, Everton are a sleeping giant, man. I mean, yeah, they had that wee spell in the 2000s where Moyes got them Champions League football, but for the most part, they've done fucking hee-haw. They've flirted with relegation more often than not. More people from Everton, that ever so well-run club. That's it, though. They're bogging. But yeah, Nathan Fisher, I don't know. I don't know fucking hee-haw about him, to be honest. Back to the homepage. Yeah, I mean, the Heart and Hand podcast, they're not exactly... Nope, fair play, they've actually done it. Actually speechless. Folks, it is rock bottom. I don't believe it. I actually cannot. I mean, I wanted news to talk about, but I wanted good news. I wanted maybe a new transfer link. I wanted a statement on Martin being sacked, or hell, Kevin being sacked. See the fact he's appointing his son. That is this current group, the Thelwells, your Patrick Stewarts. They are digging their heels in. They know they are safe. They are not going anywhere. I mean, the manager might, right? But it doesn't mean that Martin's going to be here till whenever, till the end of time. But Patrick Stewart, the Thelwells. It's funny. It was the Thelwells now. It's not even just one of them. They're here for the long run. It feels like it's... I don't even know. Wee bit in... what were they saying? What were they saying on the radio? Maybe it's to take attention away from Martin. Well, it could be. It'd be the worst idea. What's CJ Nova saying? His dad paid $9 million for Shemiti and now hired his son to be the new head of recruitment. Oh, I mean, put it this way. I don't think there's actually, what is it, like father like son. I don't see how Robbie does a deal that is worse than the Shemiti deal. I don't. So handy that after a thorough process, the very best candidate turned out to be his lad. What a coincidence. Donald Trump shut down. I don't know what the fuck's going on in America, but the Patrick Stewart and the Thelwells, they did shut down. Trump shut them down, but yeah. The fact that they're trying to spin this argument or this statement around saying, oh, there was a process, a thorough process, and the best candidate was my son. Utter fucking shite. Come on, we know how it. Why fucking lie? The best can. I mean, so are we led to believe? Oh, we've carried out all these interviews, and it turns out I actually just looked in my spare room, and my son's actually the best candidate. I mean, fuck off. Who's buying that? What are we here? No, seriously, like we're not running a farm foods. We're running Rangers Football Club, folks. It can't be. It can't be that. Honestly, don't know what to say. Is this rock bottom, and the only way is up yet? I mean, some would argue rock bottom was sitting 11th above Aberdeen because you can't get worse than them. So at least we're 8th, huh? And then you've got Max Aarons, made a fid on it earlier, pretending that oh guys, look, I'm on the road to redemption. Hopefully that made up for it a wee bit. Chucked the game against Bruges and fucked us. I don't care about a last minute goal against I'm saying Queen's Park. Someone commented Queen's Park. Livy. I mean, it took us from 11th to 8th, and why were we 11th? Cause of Max Aarons and cause of the rest of the team and the manager. See if we went out the Champions League the way he did, right? And like I said in the video, and you get a situation where we beat Livy, and it gets us to a final or something, or it gets us top of the league. Then yeah, right, that's That's the first step on the road to redemption. A win that takes us 11-8. What's he want us to do? Give him a round of applause and pretend that everything's alright? No, it can't work like that. Nope. And then he's destined to play because we've got a shit ton of injuries. Shit ton of injuries, guys. You're best. But yeah, Kevin Thelwell appointing his fucking son. What is that all about? Right, I'm back in the chat here on the... See, I've only got the one window open because no one needs to see the behind the scenes here of the chat, but... Right, 29. We've got 29 viewers, folks. 29 viewers. So, if you've just joined us, Robbie Thelwell, that's a name that you didn't know of until about 15 minutes ago, is the new head of recruitment. All but announced. Peace sells, but who's buying? What are you buying, stranger? What are you buying? It is a fucking wind up. Bluebells are blue, absolutely, but yeah. I like the fact the chat's on the screen. That's what we're here for. Yeah, I mean, how good is that? Also, I've got, what is it, on Streamlabs, I've got the thing where somebody sends a super chat, it appears. Don't know how big it is though. Let me go into Streamlabs a wee second here. How big is it? There we go. So if somebody sent a... Oh, there we go, sort it. So yeah, using Streamlabs is actually... I'm liking it. I'm liking using this so far, and this'll... I mean, you can add images and videos, so yeah. What's the next game to do? A watch along tomorrow? I don't know, I might do a watch along tomorrow. We 8 o'clock kick. I think we're 8. So I might do a watch along. Add in a few wee graphics. And that'll be interesting, to say the least. But yeah, folks, we'll go to about 20 minutes here. But what's we'll get a poll up actually. We'll get a wee poll up. Can't believe the webcam's no showing though. That's a bit of a botch. Right, start a poll. Good appointment. Don't even know why I'm putting this up as a fucking question, but here we are. Start a poll. I know there'll be a few people voting yes, but oh, so that appears on the screen. Nice. That's interesting. Start at new poll. Good appointment. Option 1, yes. Well, he's done it, Kev. He's went ahead and done it, man. I'd love to say I'm in here in disbelief, but there we go, look. Scroll it down, get up. Robbie Thelwell joins Rangers as part of backroom shake-up. Absolutely ridiculous. Crazy. What's the poll doing? 10 votes, 20% saying yes, 80% saying no. We all know it should be 100% saying no, but I knew it wasn't going to be that. But yeah, I mean, I will be back later for a match preview. I'm not at his son, supposedly. It's actually his husband, Modern Living. It's a Macron-style arrangement. That would be a plot twist, wouldn't it? Shite appointment, Sean Hughes. I agree. Now, theoretically, that should appear on screen. That super chat. It's a shite appointment. Hey, where is that super chat? Why is it not appearing? Maybe it'll take a wee while, because it took a wee while to load the other one. Hold on. Is this class a shake-up? Yeah, I mean, how's appointing your son a shake-up? I mean, come on. Also, Metal Gear Solid 3 is the best game in the series, maybe of all time. No complaints from you, Kev. It's brilliant, Metal Gear. You can play that later on or something. I don't know. Well, we'll be playing it later on. I don't know if we'll do it live, though. I want to complete it first, then I'll maybe do it live. But yes, it's a shite appointment, folks. There is no two ways about it. Questions need to be asked about Thelwell, Schmidt. Deal stinks the high. Yep. I mean, I could make see in like 10, 20 years, man, there'll be like a documentary into that, like some fucking major event in the world. Super chat goal. Oh fuck, it's a super chat goal. It's the wrong thing. Fuck's sake, man, that should appear, but I've put the wrong thing in. Streamlabs. Very. Hold on, can I add it? Let's see here. Source. Not a chat box. Alert. Tips. Alert. Is an alert box? Is that? Could that be it? Source. Looking for an old alert box. Yes, that's it. Alert box. That should appear. Guys, come on. Is that going to appear? That should appear. I'm trying to fucking edit this stream. I'll talk a load of shit. I do grand, yes. I reckon your mob right now will investigating where Kevin went to school. I don't think he went to school, to be honest, but I don't know why would they be investigating that, but yeah, I mean, it's a disaster. It's an abysmal appointment, folks. An absolute abysmal. I don't know, alert box. Get rid of that. I want to get rid of my super chat goal. An alert. We got our lunchbox, right? Anyone watch Alice in Borderland season 3? Finished it, bit shite. No, I don't want global alert. What? This is so hard to try and figure this out. Right, so general settings, donation, right, YouTube super chat. What role's the boy got? Head of recruitment. It is an absolute... It's an absolute disaster, man. Signed. At what point do we start turning attention to Cavan? He's fucked up, he's doubling down now, this pish, yep. At least Pinder's nice to look at, alright. Yep. Could get her in. I just don't understand how it's got this fucking bad, man. I seen that, fucking hell. Like, how low can you get? That's fucking ridiculous, seeing the state of that. But yeah, right, folks, how long have we been going here? I'm trying to get a super chat box to work. Fucking sitting here. It's not working. I'll get it to work. I'm new to this Streamlabs business. Let's see. Alert box. Is it an alert box? But I don't want merch. Browser settings. Does this mean more championship rejects? This guy in charge? I don't even know what this guy's level is though. Nice new setup for live streams. It is. I'm trying to get the super chat to appear, but I don't know what's going on. Because the chat appeared. So I've been thinking about watching Dexter. Never seen any of it here. Do I start with the main show? Yes. So it's Dexter, New Blood, then Resurrection. And there's a prequel that they brought out, but you can watch that at the end. There's no real... How much has Rangers spent? Fuck, I don't know, man. It's like 30 million. Don't know what the net... I mean, he said himself it was 20 million net spent. Has he been head of recruitment anywhere else? Is this his first job? Well, see, I don't know. He's 26. I doubt the guy's been a head of recruitment anywhere else. And let's be honest, let's say he's been a head of recruitment. It's not going to be at a club worthwhile. It'll be at, like, Forest Green Rovers or something. It's not going to be anyone... all that fucking impressive. Let's be real about it. I think I'm going to have to get up this super chat business. I can't get it to work. I don't understand. We got an alert box. So what the fuck's a jumpy? I don't what? I don't. I have no idea what that even is. No, yeah, message template. Well, why doesn't it do that? We'll get that to work in a wee minute. Well, later on the night. I'll do a couple of wee testers. Try and get that working. You know what, I could look on my phone and see what this guy else has had a job at, but he's done. I'm convinced he's done here. By the way, see Super Chats, you get less or more depending on what phone provider you use. Example, iPhone, if you send Super Chat, Apple and YouTube both take a cut. Fuck that. That's a disgrace. That's actually crazy, isn't it? How much fucking money do they want to take off you? Essentials. Dynamic. He's a fraudster, man. Let's see. I can add media source. Browse. I'm just having a fucking... Hold on. What could I add? Metal Gear. I don't know. I don't know what I could add. I need to... He's a fraudster, he is. It is nepotism, fucking damn right. It's everything it is. It's bogging. It reeks of shite is what it is. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Robbie Thelwell, come on. What are we doing here? Absolutely fucking crazy. Remove the media file. Image. I don't think just... There he is, big Kevin Thelwell. Fucking taking up all the screen. He's just fucking expand it. Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous. He is a fraudster though. This Streamlabs business, this was for free. This is where it's at. Lucy Pinder, new assistant manager, why not? Why the fuck not? So what's his CV? I don't know what his CV is. Need more Schmitty type signings now. I can't believe it though. Ludicrous. It's fucking ludicrous, guys. It's no right. Let's see. Appointing his son. What the fuck was he thinking? The Yanks. So if you send 10 quid, Apple takes free, YouTube takes 2.10, so the content creator gets left with 4 quid. That's crazy. That's why Android's better. Android. No, think about it. Why did you sanction a 10 million deal without a head of recruitment? Yeah. I don't even... I'm speechless. Right, we'll go to half an hour, a minute and a half to go. 90 seconds. But yeah, stream settings. Fuse. My name. Brilliant. Phenomenal. Also, it follows my mouse no matter where I put it. That's weird. That's very weird. Pair of them are just clearly using the club as a cash cow. Yep. The minute Thelwell went to Kavanagh and goes, by the way, my son's going to be the new head of recruitment, he should have been sacked them all. Yep. But he didn't get sacked, folks. So, kinda... I mean, the alarm bells should have been fucking ringing. Honestly, see if you just look across football, man. All these clubs, every club is getting just money hoovered out of them by the board. It's very hard to actually look at a club and actually see a club that has got people who support the club in the boardroom, and that's worrying. Football used to be all about the fans and supporters, and it's being milked fucking dry. Content creators usually advise people to send donations through desktop or Android. More money reaches to them. Just thought I'd drop that in there. Well, there you go. There you go, folks. That's what Blue Mac's saying. So if you're on an iPhone, they hoover fucking buckets of money off you. So get on your desktop then, or Android. That's crazy though. How the fuck have Apple got the right to do that? That is mental. Right, that's where we're going to leave it, guys. Robbie Thelwell appointed Rangers manager. An absolute disgrace of a decision. Let's just fucking say it as it is. I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's disgusting. Guy should be nowhere near head of recruitment. Head of recruitment. That's good, Sean. And Android's where it's at. I've got an Android. Anyway, absolute disgraceful decision, but I'll be back later. We'll do a match preview. See iPhones, man. It's like they bring out the iPhone 25s 3.4. It's the same pish as the last one. Money grabbing bastards. But anyway, less about Apple and more about oranges, so to speak, because we're fucked. Anyway, till then, peace.